Here. Hey, what's up, people? Just checking in with you. Sorry I haven't shaved today. I've been very busy. There we go. All right. So, I'm just curious. How many of you guys still working? I was working last night until 11:30. I went 7:30 until 11:30 at night. Now, I did cook dinner for my wife and I. Took the kids to karate. Picked the kids up from school. I mean, I did that stuff. But I mean, I was going all day. And after I got done with doing the dishes after cooking dinner, I came back down here and kept working again. I was working. I've got a seminar coming up this weekend in California with the greatest wrestler ever, documented, Wade Chalice. So super excited. He's been a close friend of mine for years, a mentor for almost 2 decades now. So I had a lot of work to do. And guess what? I'm doing it again today. And I work like that almost every day. So I'm just wondering, I literally can't tell you the last time I watched like a Netflix thing, or I am constantly immersing myself. And guess what? If I'm not working, then I am reading or listening to an audiobook or taking an online course that's relevant to my success. And whether that success is as a businessman, as a father, whatever the case may be, I am busting ass. So, hey, Billy, come here. I'll introduce you guys to my son. I'm streaming. Come here. I want you to meet everybody.
I gotta take a dump.
Hey, we're online. Don't talk like that. Okay, this is my son. Disregard anything he says, but he's a good kid. Say hi.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Go on and keep it down, please, while I'm streaming, okay? Anyway, I'm just curious, man, how many of you guys are still working? Like, how many of you guys put in? Geez, I don't even know how many. I'm going to do the math. So let's see. 7 to 7 is 12 hours. And then another, and I also do my yoga every day. So that counts in, I mean, I'm working. I'm taking care of my health so my machine could handle this much activity. So, okay, 7 to 7 and 7 to 11 is 5. So 12, 17 hours. Okay. But let's just be conservative, call it 15 hours. Then I'm putting in 15-hour days consistently. So I'm going to bring up my calculator here. And I don't take weekends off. I don't. I mean, maybe I will. So we'll do 15 times 5 and then say plus 20. Because I do probably put in 10 hours of work. I make time for the kids. Every day I make time for them, usually around bedtime and usually in the morning. That's a great thing about being self-employed, is that I can work this hard and I don't have to be away, right? So anyway, so we've got 15 times 5 plus another 2 days at 10 hours. That's 95 hours a week. So I am more than lapping your average person who puts in 40 hours and then goes partying at the bar or doing whatever. Everything I do is congruent with creating success for my family, generational wealth. So I'm just curious what kind of schedule you guys keep, man. You keeping up with this old man? I got one carotid artery. I'm 48 years old and I'm putting in 95-hour weeks pretty much regularly. Dude, you don't even want to know my schedule next week. Okay. This Friday, I am flying to California to do a 2-day seminar in the Mojave Desert at Pinion Hills Martial Arts Retreat. Matt Mullins Gym. Excited to go there. Going to have myself, Wade Chalice, and Sam Crescent. So it's going to be an incredible camp. I hope you guys can make it. But anyway, I'm going to be in the Mojave Desert in Southern California Saturday and Sunday. Well, I'll fly in Friday, Saturday. Sunday morning, I fly across the country to be in Miami to hang out and do a mastermind with Grant Cardone. It's only for us licensees. I'm hoping it's a small, intimate thing of only maybe a couple dozen people. I'm really excited about that. That's Monday, Tuesday, Miami. Then my wife and I have a trade show in Orlando for our software company Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then I come back. We're doing a gala. Grant's throwing a big gala for the Grant Cardone Foundation, which I think it helps kids with financial literacy. It's just a really cool cause. Anyway, dude, and then I'm back. So literally I'm gone 10 days. I think I have 4 changes. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna have to rent a tux instead of packing my tux, just because I won't have room. Anyway, I'm just curious, man. Are you guys still working? It's 5:30. Here I am right now engaging in literally 20 minutes. I have a client meeting for Thales coaching. I've already had one of them today at like 10 o'clock, helping people doing business development, creating new businesses, helping them grow revenue. I mean, the whole thing is like, for now that I've been an entrepreneur through 3 financial crises, 2001, 2008, and 2020. And it served me well, man. It served me well than having a job. You know, you have a job, you're just one income stream away from poverty. But if you start your own business, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying that I believe it's a lower risk endeavor. I know that goes against what most people tend to think, but it really, I believe it's true. Anyway, what are you guys doing? You know, like that's what I'm doing with Thales. I'm going to meet this guy tonight. My whole thing is I'm trying to teach people how to make side hustles so they have more income. And if you already have a side hustle, I'm trying to scale that into FU money. so you have freedom, you know? So, we got Chris Martin. What's up, Chris? Just worked my 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. insurance. Yeah, Chris is my boy, man. Shift now. I'm heading to my second business, which is an MMA gym in which I manage for the rest, which I will manage there for the rest of the night. Awesome. Yeah, dude, Chris is a badass. Dude, Chris, I actually just messaged the doctor for that study, Stelflug or whatever his name, University of Minnesota. See if he can send me, I don't know, maybe you know. Has it been published? Okay, so Chris is like my brother from another mother. I haven't even met him in person. We've just really become good friends over the internet randomly. When I had my Dr. Sam. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just emailed him today, so maybe he'll send me the study. Anyway, long story short, Chris, who by the way, Chris, what is your insurance company? Because I know you do grappling insurance, right? Like you do all kinds of insurance, but specifically if you guys are trying to run an event or something, Chris is the guy to talk to. Just throw up the URL and I'll put it up on the screen here for people. Hit you up. But Chris, I was coaching in England right before lockdown, literally before the shit happened in what city in Italy was that, where the first cases came down. Anyway, I was in London, which is a stone's throw by plane, like a couple hour plane flight to Italy, and I got a blood clot. Like it was bad, I guess. So anyway, I got back. Everybody probably knows that story. But I got back and they're doing the ultrasound. The little lady is doing the ultrasound on my arm, right? And she's like running. She's like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, where is your bedside manner? You're freaking me out. And she's running it up. I literally had this blood clot for 2 weeks. I am so lucky to be alive. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, Sam said that the study's still being peer reviewed, so hopefully soon. And his jujitsuinsurance.com. Get over there, man. Get yourself insured. So anyway, the chick is doing the scan on my arm and freaking out, which was bad enough, right? I mean, I'm still on fucking blood thinners and Xarelto to this day, man. And thank God it went generic, dude. I just had to pay $200 for a 3-month supply, but prior I was paying $400 a month for that shit, dude. If you trust the pharmaceutical companies, dude, I'm just gonna be real with you. You're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. If you trust these pharmaceutical companies and you realize how much they spend on lobbying Washington, D.C., and you still trust the government or big pharma, man, I got nothing for you. I can't even talk to you. Anyway, so they're doing it. She's scanning it, and she gets up to my carotid. She's like, oh my God, your carotid is fucking 100% blocked. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, how am I even alive? Well, long story short, this shit was old, over 10 years old, according to the guy who was the yeah, true story, dude. Fuck Big Pharma, man. I'm sorry. They're awful. Awful, man. Constantly getting sued. You may be entitled to compensation. Dude, all that. Anytime you hear that sound on TV, that was an FDA approved fucking thing, dude. Like, don't just Google iatrogenesis, IATROGENESIS. Kills more Americans. That with adverse drug reactions, which is medical error and drug reactions, kill more Americans than anything. Okay, just letting you know. Anyway, the one time they did me solid was when they were scanning, dude, and they found this fucking my carotid was collapsed on the left side. I have one pipe, dude, and it, you know, I didn't really understand it, and I'm like Googling shit. I'm like, what? Why me? What the fuck? How random is that? And that's when I found Chris's work. Chris has done some of the most, I mean, dude, it was powerful for me. And now I'm like doing PSAs. I mean, I was very lucky to be invited to do grappling instructionals for BJJ Fanatics. If you go to bjjfanatics.com, you can find my instructionals there. They're the biggest, most successful instructional company in the martial arts scene. Dude, they're amazing. And they have like 800 different athletes. It's like huge. Well, they invited me. I was like, me? And yeah. Michael Zenga, the owner, is a great guy. He reached out. But on every video, I'm like doing PSAs like, man, you need to understand the signs of a stroke. You need to understand the signs of a carotid dissection. Chris has done such phenomenal work. Chris, do you have, oh man, you need to get like a short URL or something that's just like MMA stroke or so, I don't know, like it's something like that to where people can just go, because Chris has done fantastic work building a community, man. You know how like for years, you know, this whole concussion problem was building in the I'm working yeah, please, dude. No, you're the man, dude. Like you are literally my brother from another mother, because not only did he suffer, so he suffered a carotid dissection on the mat, dude, stroked out right on the mat. I had it, didn't know I was having strokes, dude. I had some serious, like, I was having mental problems because my system was shutting down. I didn't know what a stroke, I didn't know what strokes were. I was like getting like blindness, lost function in my right hand, like all this shit, because the carotid's on the left side of the brain, which controls the right side of the body, right? Like, anyway, Chris has like been at the forefront of like, in the same way that concussions kind of snuck up on the NFL, these carotid dissections are sneaking up on the MMA and grappling scene, dude. Like there's a lot of people that don't know that this is what's causing their problems. So anyway, dude, you got to, okay, wait a minute. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. So go to medium.com, the webs, you know, the journalist site, medium.com, and then look up his handle, BizJitsu. You'll see it. That's the article that I found. And then it was like a light bulb went off. I was like, oh, that's what fucking happened. Dude, it was epic. So, you know, I'm a huge Chris, I love you, man. And then on top of that, okay, so on top of that, not only does he totally like help me solve this massive problem that I was having, because I was like, what is wrong with me? I don't even understand this. Additionally, Chris has jumped on the Shoot Pro Wrestling freight train, man. So he's actually running events up in Milwaukee, just like we're running events here in Denver. We're hoping to expand out into in 2022 into Florida and hopefully Arizona and San Diego as well. So we're hustling our asses off, dude. We're going to hopefully be jumping on a plane and coming to a city near you soon. We're doing our best. If you guys could support us, man, you know, that would be amazing, especially if you know sponsors or you're an investor with big pockets and you believe in the vision. Hit me up. But go to shootprowrestling.com. Chris, do you have your footage from your show that you did? Because if you go there, we put on a killer pay-per-view. It was amazing. Tag team tournament grappling, competitive grappling under pro wrestling rules. That's what Shoot Pro Wrestling is. So we're basically saying what if pro wrestling was actually real? And we're doing those matches. So it's actually an innovation beyond what I had already done to kind of revivify the sport of catch as catch can with the King of Catch wrestling tournaments back that I started in 2007. We do those same rules, which, those are like, how do you beat a rule set co-developed by Karl Gotch, the god of wrestling, right? So those stay the same. That's how we run our singles matches for Shoot Pro Wrestling. But I've innovated it with having tag teams. So the last show, if you go to shootprowrestling.com, you can see it there. It's oh yeah, so he's gonna send it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I hope so, dude. Man, we just need money. We just need either we need money or just a bunch of people willing to take massive freaking action to throw their weight behind the vision, because this thing, dude, it's gotten so many legs for years. Dude, I've been knocking on the door trying to, I'm like a catch wrestling salesman. I'm knocking on the door. Hey, man, can I interest you in a story about our Lord and Savior Catch as Catch Can Wrestling? Door slam, door slam. This is me going to all the jiu-jitsu people because that's the big market, right? Door slam, door slam. Finally, I don't know what, I just was like, you know what? I'm going to go another way. I'm going to approach pro wrestling people because the jiu-jitsu guys don't want to change their thing at all. You know what I mean? They're like, they don't. Yeah, that's the truth, dude. For like 20 years, man. But the pro wrestling community really embraced it because, I think for pro wrestling, it's become such a variety show. You know what I mean? There's comedy wrestling, right? Like Lucha Vavoom for those of you in Southern California, or what was the one where they dressed in the kaiju battle suits or whatever? I was part of Incredibly Strange Wrestling, which was probably the first big comedy wrestling, pure comedy. I could be wrong. Maybe there's another one prior, but they were huge. We toured with the Warped Tour and stuff. But then there's also like hardcore wrestling, and then there's women's wrestling, and then there's, WWE product and a Japanese product and strong style. There's all these different varieties. There's table, ladders, and chair matches, all this different variety. And they were open to us, man. They're like, hey, there's room at the table. So we ran some shows. And dude, that first show that I did, we piggybacked on a hardcore show, and there was real heat in the room. Like the crowd was like mind blown. So I was like, okay, let's keep going. Let's do our own show. So we did our own show. And dude, I didn't even have anybody on the card that was a big draw or a big champion. We had some very tough, badass guys. That live stream, by the way, is on YouTube. If you want to go find it, just find Shoot Pro Wrestling. It's on the Scientific Wrestling page, I believe, on YouTube. But dude, the live stream, and again, I did no advertising yet. We got 20,000 views in the first day. I was like, man, we have struck gold. So now I went back and I actually booked some badass people. And you need to go watch Shoot Pro Wrestling 2. That's on YouTube. Just Google it in. You can watch the whole thing's free. We got a great commentary team, dude. Nick Gossert and Lance were fucking amazing. It was just great. Really high-end athletes, a lot of jiu-jitsu champions and shit. It was really cool, man. Martin, what's up, dude? Hey, welcome, brother. Glad to see you. Thanks for joining. Let's see. You're competing. Oh, yeah. So you're going to Josh's tournament. That's awesome, dude. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't talked to any of them. I'll have to find out. I'm not sure, but it is in Southern California. Yeah, that's going to be a banger, dude. I mean, you guys, it's so hard. We're still so small. We have no funding behind us, and to have a guy like Josh Barnett that is such a big name and has really established himself on the biggest stages in the world and really flown the flag for catch. Dude, we got to get people out there supporting this. So yeah, the 20th. Right. Yeah. So yeah, good, man. Let me know how it goes, Martin. I'm excited for you. It's a great format. His is slightly different, I think, because King of Catch doesn't have points, but I think Josh added in a point scenario. Now, what's interesting is I did end up adding in points on the Shoot Pro Wrestling championship matches to help break ties, but it's not. That's the only purpose it serves. I guess that's really what a point system serves anyway. But get out to Josh's event. He has it listed on Eventbrite. I don't know if he tied like a URL to it. Is Josh using King of Catch rules? No, Josh, listen, most of the rules in the modern age, they all came after King of Catch, um, because we were the first to do it in the modern age. Josh has taken what Carl and I came up with insofar as like understanding that the modern age of catch is very oriented towards submission. So there's still pins in it, but he has a slight variation on the rules. And Josh has been like the most dude. He's a good friend. I've known him for like 20 years now. He's been the most supportive guy. He's amazing. But Josh is also like kind of his own man, and he wants to do his own thing and stuff. So I'd love to have him under the King of Catch rules. But he believes really strongly in his own point system, and that's not part of the original system that was devised by me and Carl. But I support Josh. I mean, I'm here telling everybody, get to his fucking event, and it's cheap as shit. I mean, dude, you're not going to get a tournament experience, especially run by like a total fucking legend like Josh, for that kind of deal, dude. And Southern California is a mecca of grappling. But here's the thing, man. We're small. So it's going to take you guys in judo, jiu-jitsu, MMA to actually go, because there's just not that many catch wrestlers. But once you go, you will be a catch wrestler. Hey, what's up, Elijah? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. The more wrestlers join, the better. Yeah, I'd love to see. I mean, that for us in the catch wrestling community, kind of the golden ring is to get all the collegiate and high school wrestlers over to us, because I believe it's an easier transition to go into submission grappling and MMA through catch wrestling than it is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where it's a totally different situation. You have to kind of unlearn a lot of things. And so that's the golden, I mean, man, I sure hope so. So I love seeing wrestlers enter. So Martin, awesome job. Recruit your friends, man. Go call them a bunch of wussies, dude. Call up your buddies, man. Make it happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jason, what's up, brother, dude? Wrestling shoes. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so King Catch, I think we got another one coming up in spring, both in Arizona and in San Diego. And I'm trying, Dave Patrone promised me he's going to put one on in spring in Florida. So dude, we're getting out there. We're getting out there. We're doing it. So I appreciate your support, brother. Yes, thank you, sir. So anyway, lost my train of thought, and I literally have to go do this this coaching call for Thales. Listen, guys, if I can ever do anything for you guys with regards to Catch as Catch Can, just send me a message. I try to make time for everybody. You can schedule a 15-minute call for me. I'll give you my Calendly, and wherever I've got time, you just fit it in yourself. And I'd love to talk to you, because that's like my life's my mission is to get every single person on the planet involved with Catch as Catch Can wrestling as either a fan, athlete, coach, or a promoter. That's my mission. So if you can help me with that, that would be awesome. I could definitely use help on the tournament side, on the Shoot Pro Wrestling side. If you're gonna come at me with like, oh, put me on the show, dude, you better have some serious fucking chops. Go over to the shootprowrestling.com page and look at the level of the guys that I'm looking for. That's not to say you can't come in, because I have tryouts as well. Because I don't believe, I believe everybody should get some sort of shot or whatever. But I also want high qualities of standards of quality. That's like my thing. It's like I'm a quality control guy. I really want it to be done really, really well, the best that I can, especially on a shoestring budget. But and if you guys need help getting a side hustle, figuring out how to make more money, especially if you're one of these people that maybe works with a company that has over 100 employees, and you want to maintain your health freedom, and you don't necessarily want to be the canary down the coal mine on some of this big pharma bullshit. Let me know, dude. I will help you. I've done this for countless people. I'm going to help somebody right now. And what's funny is the guy I'm helping tonight came to my very first business development seminar that I did back in, it had to be 2011. So it has literally been a decade that I've been doing this, helping people become entrepreneurs, understand the mindset, because it's a shift, dude. Everybody says, oh, I want to be my own boss. Well, guess what? When you're your own boss, doesn't mean the boss goes away. You have to fucking be the asshole. You have to do it, man. Like nobody else is going to do it. You're going to starve. The market is a bitch, dude. She will beat you down. So you've got to really hustle. So there's a lot of mindset work that takes place. But once you actually know how to do it, man, there's nothing like it. It's like truly like you're surviving by your wits every day. And there's no ceiling on how much money you can make. So it's really a great thing, man. Martin, yes, hopefully. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I'm trying, dude. Trying. The war site. Yeah, you know, it's just so hard, dude, for me to do everything all the time. So I will check in there. I haven't really seen any questions pop up. Myself and Adam, who helps me run the site, we usually try to keep an eye on there. I haven't seen anybody asking any questions. So it's like, you know, your learning opportunities are what you make of them. I'm there and I'm asking questions or something. Now, if I've missed it, let me know too, because I want to help you. That is like my purpose. So, but you just understand that, dude. I run 3 businesses. I got 3 kids. My mom, who's 78, lives with us. Like, I'm like hustling my ass off. I'm literally working, like I started this video, like 7:30 to 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, pretty much every fucking day. So just be patient with me. I will get around to it. That said, guys, I got to run, man. I got a 6 o'clock. It's about 4 minutes till 6 o'clock here in Denver. Like I said, hit me up. You can go to, you just message me either however you saw this. I mean, we got some people on Facebook and some people on Instagram, and we got some people on YouTube. Just hit me up, message me. We could set up some time. You can go to Thales Coaching, THALES coaching.com. All my contact info is there. You can go to scientificwrestling.com. All my info is there. And Martin, what'd you say here? Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. And I'm trying to get on here as often as I can. It's kind of random. I keep asking people if there's like a set schedule. Like, I just think all my years at radio, I'm so used to having it like 2 o'clock. I'm on the radio for 2 hours. Well, it's just different now. So I just kind of come on, and whoever's here, awesome. I really appreciate you guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Hit me up. Peace.